What is up, YouTube? Tamer AG here, and we are back with some more showdown battles. So, yeah, took a break because I went to go visit brother for like 2 weeks. It was meant to be 1 week, but it ended up being 2. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing the FDL battle. The first week, it turns out not to be weeks, but I'm gonna separate them into weeks, and I'm gonna try to play catch up with these battles. So FDL. I think this first battle we crushed it, in my opinion. To be real with you guys, I didn't expect to win the FDL, which already explains what happened. But I just wanted to really test my skill against better people, because I'm not that great of a battler or a team builder. But yeah, I wanted to test my skills and dip my toes in the water and whatnot. So yeah, here's the battle. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll go ahead and give my live or not really live but my commentary of how the battle went. Ultimately, I didn't do well with prep, because what ended up happening was I had the teams built for everyone, but the day or two before my battles, for some reason my laptop cleared all the cookies, so I lost all the teams. I didn't save them, I didn't back them up, which was stupid of me. I should have backed them up, but I was stupid and I forgot to. So I had to build from scratch, and ultimately at that point I was like, you know what, let's have some fun. Let's build some sets I haven't tried before. So yeah, I'm going to explain the sets after. I'm mainly going to do the battle. I might explain the sets a little bit, and they might slip. I kind of want them to be a little bit of a surprise, but they might slip, they might come out. You'll obviously be able to tell if you know a lot about Pokemon, you'll be able to tell the sets. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the battle right now. So, he leads his Apollo 13, which is his Celesteela, and we lead Lionel, the amazing, fuck, I forgot his name. Oh my god, I love this Pokemon, Zeraora. But yeah, I knew he was going to switch, because I didn't expect him to stay out with this thing, or the monster known as Celesteela. So I believe I click Volt Switch here. No, I click Plasma Fist. Alright, I had to cut there. But so what ended up happening actually, I thought I clicked a Volt Switch, which would have been the smarter play, but I ended up clicking Plasma Fist just because, see, in this first battle I tried to make the play that would call the opponent's play. So like, I thought maybe he would stay in calling the Volt Switch. Maybe he thought, you know, oh, Volt Switch is going to come out, so he's going to switch on to something that's good against Celesteela, or not Steela, but Volt Switch, in case he switches out Steela. That's what I thought he would do. But ultimately he ended up switching into Tangrowth to take the hit, which I find out is physically defensive, which really hurts my team, not going to lie, but you guys will see as the battle goes. But yeah, we end up Plasma Fisting, only doing 17%. But yeah, we ended up switching out to second to none, which I was hoping he would go for a Spore. He ended up going for an Earthquake, which was quite annoying. I ended up clicking U-turn, thinking he would switch, not staying in against that thing, but he ended up staying in. Clicking a knockoff, which luckily we U-turned out. Sadly, we lose our choice specs on our Arcanine, revealing that we are a special set. I'm like, I swear, it's not what it looks like, so I ended up clicking Fire Blast on this Mew, doing 52%. I ended up clicking Snarl, lowering its special attack, thinking that this could be a Nasty Plot set. Sorry about that. I'm doing, but I ended up clicking Snarl again, finding out it is Nasty Plot, so luckily I did click Snarl twice, lowering his special attack again. Good thing I brought Snarl for this week, because otherwise we would have been in quite some trouble. I click clicking Snarl and he keeps clicking Roost, and at this point it's just a standoff. I'm 100% sure I can win this. I can stall him out of Roost, if anything. I was nearly 100% sure that I was going to win this standoff, which I do. I'm going to be honest, I do end up winning because he can't keep up with all the Snarls coming out, and if I click Fire Blast just at random, he could potentially die, because doing 50% is quite a bit. It's about the same that Roost heals. So, yeah, he's basically relying on a crit. I was basically relying on a crit, and, you know, I was just clicking Snarls because it was a safer play, and like I said, it's to test the water. I'm trying to play safe, I'm trying to play well, but me being me, I'm not best at team building, especially in a rush. But all the teams were built in a day, I think, and then I just did the battles like 2 in one day and the other one in
so yeah. And as you can see here, he kind of gets the better of me when I missed that Fire Blast, which was kind of crucial, but I end up clicking Snarl because I know he's going to try to Nasty Plot. I know he's going to try to get a special attack back up, so I got to keep knocking him down. He keeps roosting, and really, Fire Blast is just doing the work. Being Stab, I end up switching here because I'm tired of him roosting, and plus, if I can get a Spirit Shackle off, I can lock him in. I end up clicking Spirit Shackle on the Apollo 13, locking it in, so it's forced to fight my Decidueye. My Decidueye I know can 1v1 this thing 100% of the time. Earthquake does nothing to us because we are Assault Vested, even though that doesn't affect it, but that means we're a bulky set, so we are 100% going to 1v1 this thing. And yeah, we end up Spirit Shackling next, right? No. Yeah, Spirit Shackling to lock down the kill. But yeah, we did well with that play, I think. I think that was one of my favorite plays. We end up clicking Shadow Sneak on this thing to get rid of it. To do as much damage before Decidueye ultimately falls, because Decidueye wasn't doing much. Why do I keep doing that? God. I switched into Oracle here, try and do as much damage as possible, but I didn't expect the Ghost DMZ coming out, so I take a total of 83%. But I end up clicking Hyper Voice, doing 50%, knocking that thing out, putting me in a higher position, or higher Pokemon count. Out comes Panama Canal, and really at that point I was like, crap, I don't have enough defense to handle this, and my Arcanine took a lot of unnecessary damage. He ended up switching out into Growers, his Tangrowth. I ended up Volt Switching, predicting the switch, and plus I could eat a hit, so I was like, might as well. And I go into AFP, hitting that trump card with the Fire Blast. Ooh, doing so much damage, making me feel good. I know an Earth Power is coming out, so I go ahead and switch into Atlas. Atlas coming in on the perfect timing. You know, my timing here was impeccable, I would say. I end up clicking Stealth Rocks, predicting the switch. Again, impeccable play by me. I end up clicking Knockoff to get rid of that Assault Vest to do more damage with Arcanine, because I knew he was Assault Vest, judging by him being physically defensive and his the damage that was dealt to him throughout the match. So he ends up clicking Hidden Power Ice, which does a lot of damage. I end up switching out to try to save it for the Intimidate factor on the Panama Canal. I end up clicking HP Ice, thinking that he would switch. I believe it was Ice or Fire. No, wait, no, it wasn't Ice. It wasn't Ice. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But yeah. I end up killing it with another HP Ice. He comes out with this Trump card. At this point, I'm Scarfed. I know he might be Scarfed, so I might as well throw that thing in the garbage can. But it wasn't really thrown in the garbage can. It was actually meant to scalp me. So that kind of hurt a lot. Forcing me to switch here. Really hurt. He got, I shouldn't have switched. Man, it was just a hard play there. Hang on, let me pause real quick. It was a hard play there. Staying in, switching. Definitely, switching was 100% my option because it allowed me to intimidate more and lower his physical attack. But yeah, it allowed me to break that White Herb so that way he didn't get rid of the defenses in case, you know, I got a hit in. But ultimately, I feel like a Scarf set may not have helped as much as it did. Although we might have not outsped that Nidoking, we could have potentially even switched into Lando at that point, probably killed him, or sacked off something to kill the trump card. Sack off like something like the Lando and switched into Nihilego. Sorry about that. Sorry about the lighting that keeps changing into the tablet. But something like that. I don't know what I could have done differently to have had a different outcome, but yeah, that play was very pivotal to the match, I think. Definitely preserving my Monsmore was probably pivotal. But yeah, let's continue with the match, because it's not over, and I'm talking as if it's already over, so let's get back to it. I ended up switching out Atlas here, going into AFP, getting Intimidate off, trying to lower his physical attack as much as possible, knowing he has a physical attacking set. He clicks Liquidation, predicting the Arcanine, which sadly I was sad about. I ended up going into Lino, thinking that I might be able to kill him, and I might be able to take an Ice Shard, which I don't. Sadly, I don't. We end up going Lando here to lower his attack again, lowering it back to base. Lando goes down, and at this point I'm just relying on Nihilego to live a hit and then kill Mimikyu somehow. Even though Mimikyu still has a Disguise up. Ultimately I end up going down to a Liquidation, and that was GG. We went 2-0 there. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah. Yeah, I feel proud of this match because, you know, I feel like I played as well as I could to my abilities, whatnot. Only thing I'm disappointed in was team building mainly. I feel like if I had built the team better, I could have handled that a lot more. Maybe if I had brought something for the cloister. I didn't bring anything for that cloister's damage, but yeah, sadly. So let's get into the team. Alright, and we're back with the team builder for electricity. Gotta say, I don't know, I had fun with this team, and sorry for the dark. Actually, let me put light mode on. Light mode, there we go, more light to my face. I was pretty proud of this team, nonetheless. Sadly, I didn't build as well as my abilities, like I said, I feel like, but I feel like I did well in the battle. And I like this team just because of its, its unpredictability, in my opinion. Sorry about that. God, I'm dying. I feel like some of it was unpredictable, and I was pretty proud of it overall. So let's go ahead and break it down. So, this, to start off, Atlas the Landers, with Groundium Z, with Earthquake, Explosion, Stealth Rocks, and Knockoff. Knockoff, of course, as it does, knocks off items. It also allows us to check for Z moves. It also allows us for other stuff, such as Mega Stones, and any item that normally can't be knocked off, it helps us check for those. Normally, most items can be knocked off. It was Adamant Nature with full HP and attack investments with 4 special defense investments. Special defense investments didn't really matter in the end, but the HP and attack investments I feel like really mattered because they did put in a little bit of work. Not quite as much as I had hoped Lando would put in, but nonetheless, I did really like Lando. This Lando set, it is a standard OU set, I believe, with Explosion on it, so but I feel like adding the Groundiums, he kind of had a little twist to it, because normally, Stealth Rocks and then Explosion, so I went ahead and added the Groundiums. I never got to use it in the battle, sadly, but, I thought it was cool. I like this set for this opponent. And then we got Lino, the Zera Aura Choice Scarf, with Hasty Nature, Max Attack, Max Speed, so it allows it to 100% outspeed everything in the game, pretty much. It has Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Ice, Hidden Power, Ice, and Volt Switch. Having half special, half physical moves, that's why I gave it Hasty Nature, so that it wouldn't minus the special attack or physical attack. This thing was meant to break down his walls. Sadly, it didn't get to break down one of the Panama Canal, one of the strongest walls in my opinion. But yeah, Zera Aura, definitely one of my favorite Pokemons from Gen 7 now. Really put in work in that match. I feel it really put the pressure on him, especially being Scarf. It was able to take out some threats. But yeah, nonetheless, that is Zera Aura. Next up, we got AFP, the Arcanine, named after the boy, Agent Frozen Puppy. Go check him out. We have Choice Specs on him with Intimidate as his ability to, basically, Choice Specs was to be unpredictable there. Since most Arcanine sets are physical, I went ahead and built a special set and decided to bring it with Choice Specs to try to hit as hard as possible with Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse was just a filler move, to be honest. Hidden Power Ice was to hit his flying types and whatnot, I believe. Dang it, I don't remember what exactly he had. And I kind of don't want to look at the team because I don't think I have the dock anymore. Yeah, no. I built this team in a hurry, what can I expect? I brought Snarl in case of the nasty plot Mew, and I brought Fire Blast because it's stab and it does damage. Next up, we got Second to None. This is his UI named after a good friend, Second to None. Go check him out. He was assault vested to take any special attacking hits. He was built to be able to take minimum 1 hit from the Nidoking, but he did do work. He took out the Celesteal all on his own. He was able to 1v1 it, which I was pretty proud of. Having Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Shadow Sneak, and U-turn. Shadow Sneak for the priority, Spirit Shackle to lock things in, Leaf Blade for the stab, stab regular move, and then U-turn to be able to switch. Assault Vest, self-explanatory, but yeah. He had Long Reach, so that way if he had any status inflicting moves or anything that involved me physically touching, as it says, physically hitting the Pokemon, air quotes, I don't know exactly how to say that, like static, where if the Pokemon gets hit by a contact move, there we go, contact. It would get paralyzed. Well, with Long Reach, that doesn't work. So, yeah. Next up, we got Oracle, the Mega Gardevoir, or Mega. I brought it every week. It has Pixelate as its ability, obviously, with max special attack, max speed, and it had Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, Psyshock, and Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam I really wanted to try out because I haven't really seen Gardevoirs run Hyper Beam, but I thought it'd be fun. Like I said, I ultimately ended up building teams for fun. It was timid nature to be able to outspeed, or to be able to match speed with me and whatnot. Sadly, we didn't outspeed it, which I was hoping. We ended up getting a speed tie because he did admit it was a speed tie in his video, which I will link in the description down below. But yeah, you know, I was hoping for the speed tie. We didn't end up getting it. If we would have beaten him in the speed tie, we would have taken out the Mew. I don't think it would have changed the ultimate end results, but I do think it did affect the match quite a bit. So, we probably could have taken at least... We could have maybe taken a hit from the base form, or the non-boosted Cloyster, you know, because we intimidated it twice. I feel like we could have taken a hit, and we probably could have smacked it with the Hyper Beam nonetheless. So, yeah. Or Hyper Voice even, because its special attack isn't that great. And then last but not least, Lucy, which was Choice Scarf, ultimately didn't even get a shine at all because of the Stab Icicle Shard, or Ice Shard. But it was max special attack, max speed, with 4 special defense investments, which again didn't matter. Running Sludge Wave, Power Gem, Dazzling Gleam, and Psyshock. Moves just for coverage, 2 stab moves being in Sludge Wave and Power Gem. Sludge Wave, I ran over Sludge Bomb because of the 5 base power difference. So that's what I ultimately ended up choosing, and that's what I ended up going with. Explaining the names, Oracle, because a friend named his Gardevoir Oracle, and I thought that was a cool nickname, so I did name him Oracle, or name her Oracle. And Lucy I named Nihilego because of the movie Lucy, with the woman who could, you know, use more than 10% of her brain or something like that. And Lino because of he's kind of like a cat, and Lino the warrior cat or the fighting cat or whatever, Lino. And then Atlas because, you know, Earth, and Atlas carries the Earth on his back. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this FDL. I'll call it week 1. It should be round 1, but I'm gonna call it week 1. Let me know what you guys thought. Leave a comment, like, and I'm gonna be recording all these back to back, so I won't be seeing the comments until after all of them are uploaded. See you guys next time. Boy.
Subtract the light, subtract the heart, add in the pain, put me in the dark. Yeah, now give me a couple problems, add in a pad and a pen, so I can solve them.